Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today we bring for you unique and fun pieces of information about the capital of Emilia-Romagna area, Bologna, a very underrated and underappreciated city in all of Italy. Bologna is the place you should be if you are a fan of good food, deep culture, tons of historic sites, and a lively atmosphere as well. When tourists set out to visit Italy, they usually head straight to Venice, take a look at Romagna, then proceed to visit Florence. However, what they miss out on is the adventure that comes with Bologna. History. Bologna today is known for being the seat of the most ancient and old university in the whole of the Western world. However, back in the old days, there was a lot that this city was famous for. Back then, it used to be an urban center. This was under the rule of different peoples, starting from the Etruscans. Then the area prospered under the rule of the Gauls, and then the Romans were a part of it as well. In 2002, UNESCO started working on this capital of culture and declared it as a creative and musical city by the time it was 2006. The history of Bologna includes tons of things such as the famous porticos, which it is known for today. Extending around 23 miles, the porticos have long been the identification of Bologna. After it was under the rule of the above-mentioned, the place went on to being the most famous and biggest European city based on population in the Middle Ages. The capital was long famous for the tons of churches, porticos, and towers present there, which we will tell you all about in a minute. Tons of restoration work was done in Bologna back in 1970 to preserve the history it holds within itself. Here there is the most famous and the most ancient university in the entire Western world, which is known as the University of Bologna. This was founded back in 1088 AD and is of huge importance. Main sites. The number of sites and towers in this area is almost uncountable. Starting off the list, there is the famous Palazzo del Podesta, which was conducted in the year 1200. Famous for the acoustic sound effect, this area was Rioz's first city government seat. Next up is the Palazzo Re Enzo, which was built around 1244 right after the Palazzo del Podesta. Back in the old days, this place was known to be a person, and the famous prisoner king, son of Frederick II, Enzo of Serena, was placed here for around 23 years. Next is the Bologna City Hall, which is called the Palazzo Comunale. Among other places, we also suggest you visit the Basilica di San Petronio, where you will find Lorenzo Costa's famous Madonna on the throne. Upon further tourism, you will find the 7 churches in Piazza Santo Stefano. This is a huge sanctuary loved by tons of local people, so be sure to check this out as well. Among other famous sites, there is the National Painting Gallery, or as the locals call it, Pinacoteca Nazionale. Here you'll find the works of Carracci, Raffaello, and Giotto housed. Things to do in Bologna. And here we are at the fun part. If you plan on visiting Bologna anytime soon, you would love this list as we have got for you the most fun things to do here. Start the trip by taking a food tour that will satisfy both your heart and your stomach. On this tour, you will find the Bolognese cuisine with tons of food to try out. From the famous Caffè allo Zabaione to other food items being sold all over, such as aged balsamic vinegar, olive oil, portions of pasta, meat, and more. You will find it to be quite adventurous for your tasting senses. You can also have a food shopping spree at the Quadrilatero. which is a cluster of streets filled with fruits, vegetables, wheels of parmesan, and more. Once you have eaten enough for two, we suggest you to take a climb up the 498 steps of the Asinelli Tower. Once you reach the top, you will know why Bologna is also called the Rev City. From the top, you will get a mesmerizing view of the stunning terracotta tiled roofs. The next thing we suggest for you to do on your trip to Bologna is to make sure that you visit the famous Piazza Maggiore. This square holds utmost importance in Bologna, and here you will find tons of wonders of architecture. Once you have been to Piazza Maggiore, you can visit the Neptune fountain built in the 16th century by Giambologna, who was a Flemish sculptor. If you would truly like to visit the spirit of Bologna, we suggest you to try find the hidden canals. These canals, as the name indicates, are hidden between different alleyways and can be found once you move north of the two towers. Finish off your trip by heading to San Pellegrino Park for a cozy picnic. And there you have it, folks. Those were some of the fun things you can do while visiting Bologna. Make sure to comment down below and let us know what you liked the best. We would love to hear from you. Stay tuned for more fun videos. Till then, goodbye.